till I fill up my bag in black forces. Black forces. Black forces.
Glock with a beam. I gotta get to the cash that green. I gotta get to the bag that cheese. Money my fit, 5K on my feet. Now me on top of my niggas, they eat. I gotta get to the guap with my team. Run up on gang, get hit with that heat. I ain't gon' play lay his ass in the street. I gotta hop in that ghost. I need that bread, then I'm gone. I'm steady sipping on Tron. I got these hoes on my phone. Run up on me, you get blown. I ain't capping in these songs. I swear that they hate. My pockets fat, Bill Gates. They tryna eat off my plate. They tryna eat in my face. I fuck the bitch and I skate. And I take the bitch to the A. And I gotta walk with the Glock. That nigga he talk get popped. That nigga he soft, we not. I bet I can walk in the spot. And I'm talking his Glock. My nigga have stay with them now. My niggas ain't talking a lot. He gon' talk out his top. Then we put them bands on his top. Red light, we gon' catch him like he popped.
Bread got low, everything low. Ain't got eat, gotta do what I know. Black forces. Black forces. K on my lap, camp on go. Van gon' slide, better get to the flow. Black forces. Black forces. We hopping out like a SWAT team. Trade trapping like a swap meet. Skinny sweeping as a broomstick. Scully all black, hoodie all black. Won't be back till I fill up my bag in black forces. Black forces.
Bro in the drought is free. All the niggas know is robbing still. Post on the block, we here. Now nigga move to the bag, get clear. Plus in the pound, he toot up. Last shit he sent had a nigga on Pluto. Price get high, I run up. Block got high, had to learn my gun up. Shit on my nigga, watch VV. Tell a nigga don't watch me, watch TV. A Mary Jane built by BB. You know I'm a rock star like Breezy. Black force on the couch, we heaves. I shoot my Glock, no leave. She hot, she jack, wanna meet me. 55 made this shit look easy.
What up, man? It's your boy Big Heff, man. You tune in to my guy, my G, T-Wrex. What's poppin'?
All right, we back. This your boy, the human T-Wrex, the T-Wrex show. Getting my interview on. This is how it's gonna be. In the building right here, we got Mr. Behind the Scene. We got Streets Most Wanted. We got Nerve DJs. We got Capital Structure. We got Epic Records in the building. The one and only, my homie, Big Heff.
What's poppin'?
All right, so this is how we gonna do it. So this is like it's funny because like you know now that I've been knowing you for a couple of years, this gonna be just kind of smooth. And guess instead of me just meeting you off the street, ask you some questions, feeling all nervous, you're like who the tall nigga with the big nose? He gotta relax. But anyways, we up in here. I don't want to take it back like you know. When you was a kid, I was in high school doing this. I want to take it back like when you first started off in hip hop. Like when did it all start? Like when did you ever work a regular job?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, tell me. Okay, this how it be. Tell me you was working your regular job and you like, man, this rap shit about to work.
First, okay, so I think my first I Avis rental car. Then I worked at the bank because I was about getting bread. Feel me? What else did I do? Okay, so I was working at, I think, Ohio Savings Bank.
Okay.
So I used to make a lot of phone calls and stuff and keep my connections up in the music stuff. So my dude, D-Train, he from LA, he worked at Interscope. So he literally called me. I called him one day when I was on my lunch break. He's like, man, you work a regular job? Me not thinking. You feel me? So he's like, if you ever work in music, like if you do the music shit for real, then it'll take care of you for the rest of your life. I left my job, I quit, I went on lunch and never came back. That day? And I never worked at a regular job again.
That's fire. That's
like
fire.
I never worked, like, you know what I'm saying? Like literally never worked a regular job ever.
So you know, I was doing my homework. So then that's when it started working off with Land Speed Records.
This is a little bit after Land Speed. So when I did the Land Speed stuff, and then we put out the first 50 Cent project, and I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm in New York, I'm in the mixtape scene and the whole nine.
Wait, not Power of a Dollar. The one after that.
It was
the Kwan.
I don't know the track list. That's too long ago.
Okay, cool,
There's too many 50 Cent albums since then. But I'm trying to think.
He had one that was fire. I know which one you're talking about.
So, like that one went on and it did good. And then my relationships, like one of my best friend is from Detroit. So I used to invite a lot of the Detroit underground artists to Cleveland, and I would put on the underground hip hop shows. And from inviting them down, that's how I met D12, Obi Trice, all that kind of stuff. And then M was doing an anger management tour.
Okay.
And from doing that anger management tour, like that showed me the country for the first time. So that was like the first time I got a chance to be out of Cleveland, see the rest of the country, travel the country. First time going to LA, all of that good stuff. So it was crazy.
Dope. Okay. Now when I peeped the scene on you, when I really know you was making the move right here, it's the Streets Most Wanted tour. Now, I think this is epic because artist development, this is big and nobody else is doing this right now. Where did you get the vision to do that? Like to bring the artists, to bring that tour and the artist development and the relationships that you had to do to build these cities. I mean, to go around in these cities.
It was really like the 2010. Like I was working with. That's when like the whole MGK, the Keno, CJ Platinum. Like I was on that wave and just building the city, and then I didn't have nothing else outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like when sometimes in music you hit a ceiling, and I'm like, I gotta take it beyond this. You feel me? So, I had already created the Ohio Hip Hop Awards, and I created a tour for us to do that. You feel me? And I
wait, not to cut you off. You had the tour before, so as soon as you had the Hip Hop Music Awards, then you did the tour?
Yeah. So I did a tour, like for the Ohio Hip Hop Awards. We created a tour so we can go around and see the talent from the rest of the cities, and I transitioned that into my own tour.
Streets Most Wanted.
So that's like it was at first it was called a Big Heff Industry Tour.
Okay.
So, and like my vision was like to always, you know, like to keep up with the waves in the other cities, but I also would bring talent with me to check out. You know what I'm saying? So I think like one of my biggest joints when I did like Doughboys Cash Out, that's when Jeezy had first signed Doughboys Cash Out. I had like Stolly on tour, I had Ray Cash on tour. So I would really take the talent from the city and show the rest of the Midwest that talent.
That's dope.
You know, so, you know, and it's been going crazy, you know what I'm saying? So.
Only thing set you back was COVID. I know you ready to get back out. Am I right?
No, I mean, you know, I ain't never stopped traveling. I ain't gonna cap.
But like, no, with the tour though, the tour was active.
Yeah, for sure. Like, you know, like I had Megan on tour with me. I had Lil Baby on tour with me.
Legend.
Had T Grizzly on tour with me. TK Kravitz. I had Hardo. Like, it was just like a gang of people. You know what I'm saying? So it was always like every year. I want to say since 2015, every year. You know what I'm saying? I help create like a wave.
So how you know they're a star? What you look in the artist and know that they got the yeah, like that's it right there.
Like it's just something you can see, bro. Like it's,
you got the cheat code.
You
got the cheat. This nigga got the cheat code.
I got the blueprint though, for sure. I think I got the blueprint though.
Now another thing, like like with the artist development, like how are you like on the tour? You most definitely, you know, with teaching teaching the artists how to move, you know, with the death of PNB.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So like that's a lot of things artists don't understand. It's like, you know, how to move and just move carefully and not doing no dumb shit, you know?
Yeah, that man, definitely on that, because you gotta watch. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like sometimes you know you don't have like superstar rappers, but you got them on some next to blow type stuff. So they might not have a $100,000 kit, but they might have a 50 piece. You feel me?
Get them to that.
Yeah. So you definitely gotta watch where you at, where you staying at, how you move, who you around, what surroundings you got. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something that I think just embedded in me just from being on touring, like on major tours first, and then bringing it to the Streets Most Wanted tour. So a lot of times people be like, take me to the hood. That's where I'm more comfortable. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'm good. You feel me? Like we did that already. So we out here on the road to get this music out.
All right, another thing, like, I mean, doing all that, you have to have a team. So how important is your team to you? And, you know, how long did it take to build your team now? Was it easy or was it like is it a tough task?
It's always a tough task because everybody got opinions, but you're really teaching somebody to get out of their ways and to get in the way of winning. You know what I'm saying? And that's different because a lot of people are not successful. They just opinionated. You know what I'm saying? So being opinionated and successful is two different things. So you can be, if you want to win, you want to come over here where, like, you know, like stuff is happening. It's it's really happening. And, you know, but I think your team mean the most because you can't do everything and you can't want to do everything. You got to be relaxed and you got to empower people around you.
Now, I mean, you friends with a lot of people, I mean, in the music business. With the team, have you seen anybody that's winning now doing it by themselves?
Never.
Thank you. All right, now I want to go back to the artist. Not too much on the artist development. How long do you? Okay, on the artist development side, how long do you think it take to push an artist and to push a single on the independent side to like get it really buzzing out there?
6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
But it could be a year. It could be a year too.
It could be a year if you getting the reactions that you know, because at the end of the day, like just say when we first started Megan's first record, like we started it off like we call it geo-targeting. So we targeted like the South first, you feel me? Then we transitioned to the Southeast, then the Midwest. So before you know it, it might be a year, you know what I'm saying? But if it's reacting and it's reacting fast, you know.
I like that. So on the let's go back to the cheat code. When you being on tour, tell me the year that you seen that women rappers was on the rise. When it start buzzing, because right now it's at another level.
I want to say like when Cardi first started popping,
okay,
and then she had the first record she had with Offset was crazy. Like that was like, okay, now it's some momentum. And then when she had Bodak, I was like, oh yeah, she got the hottest song in the clubs.
And Cardi B is definitely part of the Nerve DJs. You know, she did the package and got it all out to the DJs. That's what I try to preach up here every week. We bridging the gap between the artists and the DJs.
Yeah, for sure. That's another my slogan. Give me that trademark too. Feel me?
But no, that's what I try to preach that because, you know, this kind of how like this interview started because, you know, Cardi B. It had nothing to do with Cardi B, but Cardi B did 200 DJ drops. So we be on the conference calls. Calls every other week.
She knocked them all out.
And you send a list out, they be like, shit, I'm not doing that. And then you just see people work ethic and then who want to is working, who really.
Her work ethic's relentless. So when she on top thing, I know like it's because she put in all the work. Like so she did all the drops. She dropped the mixtape, went on tour, dropped another mixtape, went on tour, got bigger and bigger. Then she got a record, and then she got another hit record after that. And then it was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So she followed all the steps.
Yeah, but the message I just want to give is just like you got to put in that work, and then you see them DJ drops, and it's just you got to understand that makes the DJ feels so dope when you seeing their name on the drop. And I had seen the list. I mean, I had got the list, and none of my drops was on there. So I said, Heff, what's up? And he said, I ain't let him on the show. So, you know, this how it's all started, you know? This is pretty dope. All right. Let's talk about the project, man. Let's talk about the project. Like, is this the first one? Like your first? This a first?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you have an EP before?
Nah. I just, you know what? Like, it was crazy because we was in the studio, we was working on Ryan's project, and I was working on some of the Tabir music, and I just had a whole bunch of leftover music. And I was like, let me put together this compilation, you feel me? Just a people that that's always rocking. And, you know, so it just came together, man. So, and then, you know, you got like Kevin Gates, and you got just a lot of great people that touched down. Bone, Kevin Gates, The Baby, 55 Bags, YFL Kelvin, LC the Ghost. I had two new artists, YSN Marlowe, Lila Divine. And then, my backbone was, Philly Ferrari, Phil the Beat, and Chop God, and then my boy Your Honor. And we would just come in and cook up. And it was like a relief during pandemic times too, so it was just like, let's make some music.
So it's like all about the relationships. Can you explain like how relationships can be better than money in this music business?
Like some people gonna move for the relationship, they're not gonna move for the money. Like it's gonna be a certain point in time where artists, they're wealthy at the end of the day. So they not moving based on the thirst of money. They moving on if they got a vibe, what relationship is
integrity.
Integrity, for sure.
I like that.
And it's like that's just the way we move. Like I don't, people be thinking like it's all about the money, but I'll be like, bro, like if you do the work, the money gonna come. The money for surely will come.
And radio is definitely important to you, right?
Radio, yeah, for sure.
Who you going with? I mean, would you like more radio or you like the DSPs, like Apple Music, Spotify?
I'm gonna say
YouTube?
both.
Both is just important?
Yeah, because they both feed each other.
Okay.
People don't understand that. People like my thing that I always say is like you got to be a streaming artist, you got to be a touring artist, you got to be a radio artist, and that's just the way it is. To be a superstar, I want stars around me. You feel me?
No, okay, this is another thing I be talking about. Like, with the social media, say it's not somebody who not popping. They only got like 500 followers. But
500?
Fire, though. Talent.
They might.
I mean, listen.
500.
They talent, though.
They got to know some people.
That's my whole thing. Why they just can't be on the social media but have that talent? You know what I'm saying?
Because if they use social media the right way, it could be the platform to launch their career.
Okay.
Just industry-wise, that's what I'm gonna think.
Has anybody
I see plenty of people that get signed that might not have a big following, but they can grow that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it just depends on the content that you create and what image you know what I'm saying? Like I always say, like in music, we sell stories. We ain't just selling music. So what's the story of the artist? Who are they? What can we tie in to make all these different communities? Are you a shoe guy? Are you a fashion guy? Are you a car guy? Are you a whatever you are? If you into it, then for sure.
I like that. For those just tuning in, we got Big Heff in the building. You know what I'm saying? Nerve DJs, Capital Structure, Epic Records, Streets Most Wanted. To me, I gave him a new nickname today, Mr. Behind the Scenes. Like, me just knowing you over the years, I just like how you always play the back scene. You don't get loud. I ain't never seen him get mad. Somebody's told me they seen you get mad earlier today, but I don't know. I ain't
That's
never
cap. That's cap. They ain't never seen me get mad.
I like that.
Sure. It could be a lot going on outside, and I'll just be the calmest guy in the world.
You Mr. Too Cool right now. All right, so this right here. You. How come in Cleveland right now there's nobody that's mainstream living in Cleveland? That's on living in Cleveland. Can you explain that?
There's I just want to say.
Can it be like that, or is it too dangerous? Do you feel like you gotta, how Chief Keef left? Can the city be that dangerous? If you sign here, you got your movement here that you gotta leave because the city too dangerous? Because it's Cleveland. Is that a fact?
I don't want to say it's a fact. It's just sometimes you got to go where the opportunity go too. Like there's, there's not a lot of opportunity that comes from the city. You know what I'm saying? We just getting a film movement here. We just getting other opportunities. Our sports is popping again. Like, you know what I'm saying? So all that stuff kind of plays a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say you got to stay here, and I don't want to say you got to move, because you can make it in the city and still, you feel me?
I'm with it too. Like yeah. I'm stay right in the city. It's gonna be security gates, but we in the city.
Hey.
You always gotta have a house here in Cleveland. Can't never fake it, man. That's where that's why it's tough here, man. We got a few more, man. We ain't gonna hold you up tight.
We here.
Okay. Now,
I'm comfortable.
Now, other platforms, man, I be hearing this. I'm like, is he an R&B dude? He be talking about Drill Levert. Explain to me how you want your name big. I like how you always big up Drill Levert. What did Drill Levert mean to you?
He was just a mogul.
Was you friends with him? Was you?
I wasn't even friends with him.
Okay.
It was just a mogul, and then he put on for the city. So, there was a lot of people that came from the success of the Umbrella from Gerald Levert, and I want my name to speak in the same vein.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it don't just, like, for me right now at the point in my career now, it don't have to just be from Cleveland. Like Megan from Houston, YK Osiris is from Jacksonville, I Swear Vezo's from Detroit. You feel me? Sleazy World's from Grand Rapids and Kansas City. Forrest from Chicago. So I just want to put on. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want my umbrella and my wave to be like fantastic.
That's dope. Y'all heard it, man. Gerald. So was you an R&B dude or you straight rap? It sound like
I'm a little combination of both. You know what I'm saying? I came from, of course, your parents.
Up, you was listening
yeah, your parents make you listen to R&B because that's the vibe. But at nighttime I'm with the headphones on, listening to NWA and Big Daddy Kane and LL and stuff like that. So I like what I like, but I gotta create something. Like I wanted, my biggest thing with like Philly and Phil the B and Chop Guys, like I wanted to create our own sound and make our own. You know what I'm saying? Like the Capital Structure sound is just it's a different bop. It's a different tempo. So it's good.
Okay, so good Capital Structure. How long? 2018, 20? When is Capital Structure?
I started in 2018.
Dope.
Really got imprinted and all that kind of stuff. 2019, signed DJ Ryan Wolf. First person I signed was a DJ because I wanted a centerpiece of the label.
And then get rid of everybody. Keep asking you to sign you too, huh? Kind of.
It do, but it's just like I started off with DJs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the focal point, like one of the focal points of my career. And still to this day, I still have a great relationship with all the DJs and stuff that I work with. Talk to them on the daily. And, and it get like, I just wanted to have that as one of the first DJs I worked with was DJ Who Kid. Then I worked with like Mick Boogie, who was from the city. I worked with Joey Fingers, who's from the city. And it's like the mixtape era and all that kind of stuff. So we was making money that way.
On the distribution side?
Yeah, on the distro side. So I was buying like cars and stuff off.
Oh, selling mixtapes?
Yeah, for sure.
Dope. Wow, you dropping jewels.
I've always been a hustler, so I ain't never
that.
not been a hustler. Like my joint is like one, get to the bag, but just apply like I'm applying pressure, whatever I do.
So what do you got to say to all the artists right out here that want to take this music business serious and basically it ain't, and it's crazy, it's not no blueprint, but what advice can you give? Because I be preaching it every day, like one song could change your whole life. All you need is one song and that could pay you for the rest of your life. Am I correct? Or do I sound like cap?
It's the truth.
Yeah.
Like one song really can't, like I've seen artists have a song and it pop and the reaction of it good, and it could either lead into from where I'm at, it can either lead into a $250,000 check, or it can end up into a $3 million check. So it just depends on what level you playing at, but you gotta get in there and make songs. Like you gotta get in something that people be like, I'm about to make this, and I'm like, bro, like you gotta make something that the people gonna like too. It ain't just about you. Like you trying to go into, like if you just making music for yourself, but if you making music to win, like you gotta make it for the people.
So you just gotta have the strive. I mean, you just gotta have that go get it attitude. Really,
yeah, like you gotta be hungry. Like at the end of the day, even if you get the check, bro, like you still gotta be hungry after that, because there's a whole bunch of people that got signed. Half of those people get dropped the next year. Like people don't realize that half of those people get dropped next year, so they back to where they was at the next year. But you gotta be hungry.
I like that. So what's next for Capital Structure? Is you trying to take it like QC at Cleveland, or not even like you said before? You want to take it everywhere? Is that the next goal, or do you just keep how you moving now?
I'm moving strategic right now,
okay.
But the goal is I want to sign a couple other artists, and then I want to get a couple other artists signed on a major. I just want to do the right thing, do good stuff, and just live humbly like I am right now.
Dope. I love it how you sent out the text. You know, like the Mano event a couple weeks ago. I'm mad I missed it. But I just noticed when you send out the text, the whole city come out, and that's dope, man. That's just love right there, and that's how.
Yeah.
And I get what you were saying with the drill alert. That's what it's about, you know.
Yeah, like,
and all of them is connecting the dots.
Yeah, just like I want our community to have us in a nutshell. So just bringing that back, I feel like, you know, even with like, you know, like when we was doing the cosign and stuff like that, like the city was together and we promoted our artists and we made sure that our artists had something going on, you know what I'm saying? And I want to get back to that. So I want to get back to that, and then I want to get back to, you know, just developing young talent and just taking the next talent to the next level. And, you know, like just do the right thing. Like that's what you're supposed to do as an OG. So, you know, I hear a lot, like it ain't no opportunities, but I'm going to bring the opportunity back for sure.
Man, this Big Heff, this is doing a dope interview. I'm running out of questions. I mean, I'm working on
Your list is gone already?
Yeah, I was letting you talk. You
know?
Oh,
okay.
You ain't want to get too deep. I mean, I had some deep. Might be part 2.
You could go. You could
I
go.
don't even know what. I don't even want to. I don't have nothing else to touch. I mean.
We could talk about movies. You feel me? I'm into that now.
Oh, whoa, that's
I'm
right.
into
that's
movies.
Right, that's right.
I mean,
that's
I'm
right.
into developing television shows.
Okay, that's why. Basically, when I said what was next, now you know we didn't even get to that. So, because I forgot I was up here for the. We had a good time up here that weekend for the auditions.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Big Cat movie. Now, is it loose based on you?
No. It's based on 2006. It's the Cap era in Cleveland. Yeah, so it's just like, you know, everybody pump faking. A lot of labels got started in that era, and some of them did good business, some of them did bad business. And you know,
was this all you, or did somebody bring this to you and then you just had the green light to go with it?
Nah, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna just keep it 1,000 because I'm not a credit hog. So me and my best friend Finch, I said, yo, I want to shoot a movie. Like I literally, sometimes I get up and I just say, I have an idea in my head, and I'll be like, yo, I want to do this. And I call either 1 or 2 people and I'll be like, I want to do a movie. And I literally got up, I think it was February. I said, I want to make a movie this year. And they was like, I'm with it. I go half. I was like, all right, bet. Boom. So I call up Johnny Lump, John Lavelle. I said, I had a whole different idea for a movie in my head, but I was like, yo, I'm gonna make more movies, so it don't gotta be the first one. So he came back with the script for the Cap, and I was like, all right, I'm with it. You know, the Cap era was a big era in Cleveland, so, you know, why not? It reflects my culture and what I grew up in, and what, like, literally how, you know, like the rise of the success for me in general. You know what I'm saying?
That was a dope era.
You know, so like in the end, that was a part, like Ray Cash had just got signed, and there was a big gap between Cleveland, like between major artists, rap artists getting signed from Cleveland, from Bone from '94 to 2006 with Ray Cash. So that was big, you know, that was a big era. So then Al got signed, and then Chip was on his way, and like it was a whole wave of people from Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? They had 216. They got signed to Universal. Ray Cash got signed to Sony.
Brian here.
Yeah, Brian was here, and it was
Crazy
like the whole,
time.
like, yeah. So it was a vibe. So the Cap movie. I'm hoping to do the premiere in November, but it's just, you know,
Soundtrack.
It's my soundtrack going crazy once again. Just back in the stew with the same 3.
Plan on releasing any a song anytime soon?
Yeah. It's about to come together. It's about to be unleashed on the city.
Right. You know, I love it.
Sure.
That's why I mess with you too, because I feel like you love this. You really love this hip hop shit, and I do too. I mean, we just fiends in new music. The way you know, I'm always playing new shit. You sending new stuff over. Even I love the way DJ Johnny, the way he still listen to new music is crazy. I love it.
Yeah, he go through music more than me.
Yeah.
Being honest with you.
And it's just to keep us going. I love it. I don't care who it is.
So I think like with the Cap, we just, like, I went in really and recreated some of the popular songs from back then. So I would just come up with ideas and I give them to either Philly or Phil or Chop God, and me and Your Honor be in the studio, and I'm like, yo, I want to remake We Ballin', but it'll be a cat version of it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was good. I'm having fun.
No release date yet, huh?
Nah.
Nah.
I mean, I think, like I said, everything gonna start hitting like around November. So I'm just getting everything tightened up, soundtrack popping. You feel me? Just
Christmas
going.
party.
Like, and you know, it's gonna be a part of the. Like, I'm gonna have a Capital Structure weekend too, so it's gonna be fun.
Speaking of weekends, I'm really looking forward to the Nerve DJ's 20th anniversary next year.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't wait because oh yeah, this is what I got. I mean, like, so when did you start with Nerve DJs? When you and Johnny O hook up?
I think 2009. Like I was on a road. It was actually like my first tour, and I had Desert Storm. Clue and them had just signed some guys out of Pittsburgh, and I put together a whole little run, and that's when me and Johnny O really sat down, and then we really started mashing stuff out in 2010. So like my whole goal was, when MGK got signed and Ray Jr. had got signed, I was like, I want to develop a support system for our artists that the industry couldn't spit us out anytime, you know, they wanted to.
And around this time, this is when you was with. So this is why I want to know if you want to talk about the Def Jam epic. Like, was you with Def Jam then?
Nah, I wasn't even with him. I was in between stuff, and I was doing E1. I was doing Koch record stuff, and then
got with that.
Yeah.
Explain. Right.
I'm like a free agent, bro.
deep.
So like when it come to the labels and stuff like that, like
With anybody.
I'm really good at any label, but Def Jam was home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was like, it's Def Jam. So
Yeah,
it's
like
not
no big, like growing up, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Growing up, that was the hottest label.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
it's just, that's the culture.
Yeah, and at the time, you know, like Ray was signed there. You feel me? So we was just moving the group. Like, so it was Cleveland artists at Interscope, some at Sony, some at Atlantic, some at, you know what I'm saying? So just moving forward, we just wanted to recreate that. So like in 2018, 2019, that was like the most signed artists on the hip hop side that Cleveland ever had. You know what I'm saying? Like Kelvin was at Def Jam, 55 Bags was at CMG, Malcolm Up Next was at with Big Boy, Doughboy was at Free Band. You know what I'm saying?
YSN?
YSN Flow was at here Republic. So it was just like, you know.
This dude connecting all the dots, man. So
Yeah.
this is for everybody listening, man. We got Big Heff in the building. For everybody who don't think there's no opportunity, but when you see him, don't approach him like that. Have your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Because his team, you know, the one girl, she a shooter too. You know what I'm saying? Do not roll up. You know, Bomba Clock. She got the locks too.
Wow.
It's crazy. You know.
Wow.
But anyways, man, this is Let's see what we got. So okay. Fast forward. So we got Capital Structure, we got the movie, we got the soundtrack, anything else.
So
what we got next?
I just want to tell you like a story, man. This is crazy. So a lot of people don't know. Like when we started, like I was in Atlanta. I was in Atlanta for BET weekend. I was introducing my dude Johnny to I was introducing Johnny, who was working on a record, to Megan. And so we left that situation. I introduced him to T Ferris. So we was working on a record with Megan. And then I went to the studio. So in the studio, it was a crazy situation. There was a lot of superstars like Cardi and Migos and Lil Baby and all those guys around. And I would literally looked at a whole bunch of people that I used to work with. And I was like, man, I need to start me a label because these are superstars now. You know what I'm saying? And so I came home. I told him I was going to start an imprint label, and that happened to be Capital Structure. So I organized it, and then, like I said, I just wanted to have a roof, a home to sign artists and develop artists on it. And I wanted to do a lyricist lounge type label at first.
Oh, they got them are some of the timeless albums ever. And they're hard to get. I got them all. It's crazy.
So I wanted to do a lyricist lounge, like just a good hip hop underground.
You remember that show?
Yeah, for sure. So those were my friends. Danny and them was my friends too back in the days. Black Sean, all those guys.
That Rockers Records?
Yeah. So, so it was just like, so when I came, like I said, the first person I did was DJ Ron Wolf. I wanted to have a DJ. We had just literally maybe a couple months before that had a conversation about like, he was like, man, I just want to A&R and start putting out records and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I may be working on something. Let me circle back to you. And then I end up circling back. You know what I'm saying? So from there, and then what was it? July I signed Ty Bree, and then by November we had to deal with RCA.
Palm drop. Hold on. Shout out to Ty Bree, man. Gotta give Ty Bree her props. First female rapper signed in Cleveland, Ohio to a major. Am I right?
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
a factory.
That's history. That's history. I can say that I've been a part of Cleveland history for that one,
I like that.
amongst other things. But that one, that one gonna stick home to me for
So
sure.
I ask OG this all the time. I mean, it's like, cause y'all created a lot of this stuff. Now that I work, indirectly with y'all, and I have to jump on all these conference calls and be going everywhere. It's like I just feel like everybody duplicating y'all style. Do you feel like? I mean, it's kind of. I'm kind of biased because I could talk to both of y'all and I see what's going on. But like, do you get mad when they take your style and don't give you props, or you just it ain't nothing you can do?
I mean, it's something I could do,
But not like it.
It ain't. It's just like they don't know no better, and at the end of the day, like they say that the imitation, the flattery, and that's cool, but just pay homage or give respect, But a lot of them text me or something like that, like I appreciate you, and I tell them to say it publicly, like say it publicly, because that's gonna mean more to me. You know what I'm saying?
Bars.
Yeah.
Bars.
So it's just, but I don't get mad at it because I know, like, at the end of the day, what keeps us going is that I got the heart of a lion, and then I'm very, very, very well connected, and I bring the superstars on our call, and I don't think nobody else be doing that.
They had like one or two.
Yeah.
But lately they've been jumping. I love it. I sit back and everybody, why you don't talk? I just like to sit back and listen, man. Because everybody else got it's funny because I love it when everybody try to talk at once. I feel like this is why I don't say that. But the conference call is genius. I be preaching that every week, man. Like, be trying to sell these packages up here. They're building a relationship with the DJs and the artists. Like if you're an artist, you have, like, don't hit me with you got the Balenciaga shoes, the belt, the hat, but you can't spend a little whoop-de-whoop for the promo.
Yeah.
Like that's what that's what pisses me off. See, like if I pulled up in the Benz, it would be sweet, But like they gotta see it. But it went, it's about to get popping. But I just that's like that format. Nobody can do it. Like Nerve DJs, it's legendary.
I think that once artists get a chance to go to LA and they go to New York and they go to Atlanta, like we are that for the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? And that's like one of the main things. Like I said, I just wanted to create a support system for our artists that we can elevate and grow. You know what I'm saying? So the conference calls are showing you, like, it's letting you hear what other industry people are doing and how they're keeping up and how they're maintaining and how they're integrating digital stuff with the DJs. So it kind of go hand in hand because, sometimes like in a club, like, if there's a TikTok artist, they gonna play 15, 30 seconds of a song now and then move on to the other song. So it's just like a whole different era.
See, and that's my argument. So like back in the day, like with the Mick Boogies and all that, everybody, like even everybody, Chicago, everybody, the DJ, you had the DJ on your mixtape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now like the way the game is changing a lot. I mean, with the DSPs, a lot of people.
It's coming back though.
Yeah. Especially with Drama,
Drama back working,
winning
he cooking.
Oscar, not an Oscar, a Grammy.
Yeah.
So it's just like, so
Drama,
a lot of artists.
Drama just did Dream Doll's new mixtape for us.
Oh,
and he did Hardo's new mixtape for
so
us.
that's why I'm glad it's coming back, because it was getting where the artists didn't feel like they had a DJ to scratch on their stuff. They could just put it out. But I'm loving that it's coming back, because that's bringing now the program that we preaching is really working. It's going to be working better than ever now.
For sure. sure.
Is there anything else you want to say before I get you up out of here, man? We might have to make this part 2 because I got my smokers that got the smoke mix coming up after you. So you know, I got a lot of new music for that. So you know, this is extended show. I hope everybody's staying up late. If not, you can catch this bitch on the replay. But anyway, it's pretty. It's dope, man. I pretty appreciate you coming through.
Lila Divine. Check out my new artist, Lila Divine.
That's
Time is out. YSM Marlowe. And Us We Trust is out. DJ Ryan Wolf Hit It featuring Soulja Boy, Ty Bree, and Aki's out. It Go, DJ Ryan Wolf featuring Erica Banks, Ty Bree, and Preem DiBiase is out. And there's more music on the way. The Cap soundtrack on the way. And, you know, I am the new Midwest Regional Epic Records. So I'm having fun. I got a #1 album with DJ Khaled. Future's going crazy. DDG.
Before you got here, I played this ESTG with Future.
Yeah.
Whoa. Lit.
Yeah.
Lit.
So we just having fun, man. I'm happy. I got, you know, it's just a new energy right now. So let's bring the music scene back. Let's bring up some new artists. And you know, let's have fun, T-Rex.
I like how Alana is she the queen of the R&B label. I like that. That's like, you know, what was they calling Ashanti on Murder Inc? You know,
Princess.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I'll never forget when we was doing the auditions. I'm like, Heff, who was that? I'm saying, she about to be a star. I told her, and then an All-Star Weekend, and she was really moving. I'm like, oh, I told you. Then when that's dope. I mean, like, from rapping to the R&B, everything, man. Yeah. Just keep pushing, man.
Yeah, I just want to, like I said, just develop a home, and you know, it's gonna be some nice little announcements and stuff happening over the next 3-4 months. So it's fun. Shout out to my guy Brooklyn Johnny. Shout out to District 18. They my partners on a lot of the stuff that I do, deals I make. Shout out to my dude Sleazy World Gold. We just went gold. Shout out to Four Black Ink Chicago. He got a new project called Foreplay that's out. Like, the wing is just getting, you feel me?
Real quick, tap on that real quick. How did you meet Guy?
Four?
Yeah, how you get in the TV business? You know, we saw you on
Four.
TV last week.
Four, I've been on TV a couple times this year.
You on TV?
Feel me? I'm Hollywood.
Because I'm like, that's different. Because like, did he reach out for you because he seen how you was moving? Because it's just like,
it was
like
mutual.
Real quick, how these celebrity, what is they called on TV? Reality TV stars turning to artists.
Yeah, so I met Four on some music shit before.
Okay.
And like, we really clicked, and it was, oddly enough, we clicked in Atlanta, and we were just connected. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to sign him to Capital Structure. When I first started, I was like, yo, this is what I want. You know, him, Doobie, and with a couple other people that I wanted to sign to the label.
They all reality artists?
Nah. It was just with Four, it was just like, but we always vibe, and I just seen him moving, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and I flew to Chicago just to meet him. And I was like, yo, like, what's up with you, bro? Like let's put this together. And he was like, well, let's do it on some management side, and we could take it from there. And I was like, all right, cool. And we just started rocking. So last year we did Big Jam in Chicago, like 20,000 people. That's when Dirk had proposed to India. Oddly enough, they're not together now. But what's smoking over there?
I did see.
G
I got the
pen?
candle.
Oh, okay.
Get us over.
There's G pens going
watch
on.
out.
The smoker section. But yeah, we've been rocking, bro. Like, so. And then shout out to Ray Jr. for putting me in Legit Paper, the movie, and talking about me in his documentary too. So, you know, I just like to keep that vibe going, and keep the relationships going, and but yeah, it's a great year.
So when you come in the room, can you feel the energy? You can tell like who hating, who with you, who really with you, who not with you. How often do you like? And I know that's tough because I know like, hey, I explain that because that's not like. It's like when you walk in the room, you say you got to get your swag together because it's like how many people gonna be trying to talk to you? Like you just want to be left alone, or it's just like do you got to be in the mood? Like how do you balance all that? Because like I'm crazy with it. Y'all know I hate going outside. Only with like major events. It's just like it's just how do you deal with that? Who taught you that? Like to walk the room, read the room like that, or is this natural?
It's natural because you a hustler, so you can read energy fast. You know what I'm saying? And I can see like people be trying to talk to me like they scheming and getting over me, and I'll be like, yo, bro, man. Like I know this routine like 50,000 times.
How you feel about name dropping?
I'm not a name dropper.
I know you don't, but like when people come to you, you know, my man's in there, you know, whoop de woo, do the whoop de woo with you, because you already know when they come and talking to you, right?
Because like, you know, it'd be like a conversation that might happen like a week or 2 weeks later, and I'd be like, yo, I was such and such, you know him? And then they'd be like, nah, bro, that's not the homie, or, you know, he cool, but it ain't like that.
That's dope, man. That's dope. All right, man.
I do background checks, for sure.
Everybody do.
I do like seriously background checks, and
I seen you keep the MacBook in the book bag.
Yeah, and I don't be around too many people. You know, like I keep my circle really small.
My name is my name.
Yeah. Like my favorite new rep from Def Jam. You feel me? She told me she knew a shoe store person today. I called that person. She don't even know.
I know she ain't lying. Hold up. I
do background checks, bro. For sure. This is a very great opportunity for anybody to be a part of. I protect that for sure.
That's
like to wear that flag is something great.
I like that.
Yeah.
Man, we got, for those just tuning in, man, we got Big Heff.
Yeah, we outside.
Capital Structure, Nerve DJs, Streets Most Wanted. I gave him a new nickname today, Mr. Behind the Scenes.
Mr. Behind the Scenes.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be the man just cause. Dang, you know how many times I watched Paid in Full? I niggas want to be the man.
I just want to be behind the scenes and
with the money,
be good.
with the moolah.
Yeah.
You know,
sure.
So, you know, we got Big Heff. We got Big Heff radio show, you know, every Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here. Sometimes I'll be behind the boards.
That show going.
It's going. It's getting bigger. Shout out to Crisis. Shout out to Ebony. Shout out to Dream. Shout out to her name. I switched her name on my phone the other day. It was Intern Ange. Now it's Toxic Ange. I told her that on the when we were celebrating. So
sure.
Shout out to Ange. And then we got Cash. Cash is about to blow. I just love the young energy. You know, young girls run the world. 25 and younger, they run. I'm sorry, old ladies, but you know, I like the old ladies too. But that 21 to 25, they run the world. I hate to say it, but
wow. I celebrate all my female energy that's going on. It's crazy.
But yeah, give a special thanks to Ty, Light Skin, everybody. I mean, I appreciate the whole team. I love everybody. Everybody cool. Roof, everybody.
Yeah. Walking on Legit Faith is coming out soon.
That's a new album?
That's Ryan's new album. So, you know, like the crazy part about it, we got this song like with Pimp C and Project Pat that's coming. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah.
I don't know who got the right. How y'all get those rights? You know Pimp C
I
wife?
know Pimp C wife. I know her too.
That's what's up.
We tied in. You know, we got a lot of great relationships, man, and I don't like to ruin them for nobody. So I try to keep stuff going.
See, that's why I'm glad I ain't really never rushed to do this interview. So like, you cool, you just feel comfortable. Just this nigga spilling the beans. I can't wait to hear the replay on this. Let's let everybody know. You know, we got Capital Structure in the building. All right, what else?
It's a lot of plaques in this room now. Feel me? It's a lot of banners on the wall. It's a lot of energy.
It's just take hard work and just tell them it's not an overnight success. So like when year did you actually start you never said what year was that? I know it was like 2000. What year was it that you really you started quit the job? What year was that and you did music full time?
Like 01.
So that's what I'm saying. It's 21 years. So that's what I'm saying. It's not an overnight success. And that's crazy. I be talking about this on my show every night. These artists that y'all seen popping, they've been out 95, 96, 97. And that's where the success they at now today. It's not a some is I mean, you know, some so talented you get an overnight success, but you got to put in the work.
We met Megan in 2017.
Not to cut you off. Before Megan, I was mad. It's the only time I ain't show up on the studio on the weekends. Listen to this story. You brought Lil Baby.
Yeah.
I never seen no artist have you seen an artist blow up this fast?
Nah,
Baby bigger than Meg, right?
I don't know.
Whoa.
They're about to me, they're about the same. But Baby, yeah, like.
And the first thing, and then not to cut you off, so you brought Lil Baby here Saturday. I go to the studio Tuesday. Lil Baby got posters everywhere. Everybody hating. Why they call him Lil Baby? I'm like, man, I just got here. I'm like, I didn't even. Yeah. Have you heard his music? No. Why he called Lil Baby? I mean, if I tell these names right now, but some of them not working. You know, some of them behind, you know, hiding right now because they was hating. I hope they listening. But anyways, that's crazy, man. That's just
you ain't like people that be hating, bro. Like you can't pay that no attention because either they hating because they want to be in that same position to do the same thing, or like a lot of times, like I said, a lot of people's ego get in the way of success. And I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Like whether it be passing out flyers or posters, whether I came from doing street team stuff to lifestyle stuff to managing artists or doing tour management, like you got to be a servant to the cause and the culture. So I don't never get like the hate is like, I'm like, bro, if you hate me, then it's really like, I don't even know what you can call it.
You're mad at yourself.
Facts, because you know, like, only thing I do is help people. I don't do nothing else but help people. I help some people that's on my team realize their potential and their dreams, or if they this is what they want to be a part of.
So you're a true believer of karma. The energy you give out, that's the energy you're getting back.
Man, and I don't do nothing but give. I give the most. Like I just show love, or if it's not your time for the opportunity, it's just not your time. But you just got to keep, like, I'm a firm believer if I see you 3 times. So once be the introduction, 2 to let me know that you're working, and 3 like, okay, I see him. Like, let's see what we can figure out, or if we can't figure out. If I can't do it myself personally, then let me point you in the right direction of somebody that might be able to help you.
And that's big, that vouching. Can you explain how big vouching for somebody else? That when you introduce somebody, how big, how important that? I mean, how you got to rock with somebody to do that?
Yeah, like if I vouch for somebody, it might potentially lead to some money. You know what I'm saying? And that's what everybody needs. You know what I'm saying? Like they need more money and more relationships and more platforms. So, like, my relationships, if I'm opening up, whether it be you performing at Rolling Loud, that's money. If it's touring, that's money. If it's merchandise, that's money for you. You know what I'm saying? So if I know the promoters and that's you getting booked, then that's money for you.
Damn. Man, this dude dropping number jewels, man. You heard it first. This is the T-Wrex show. We got Big Heff in the building, WNRV, Nerve DJs, Mr. Behind the Scenes.
This is what up.
So, shout out to Mrs. Hey, so all I can say is, what advice? I'm trying to think. How can I end this?
You don't want to answer me like that. That's like the question that everybody asks.
No.
Something different.
So I mean, you know what? We ain't gonna leave with that. We ain't even gonna leave with that. Just give everybody. I mean, they know your socials. Anybody give out no socials. I was, just tell everybody tune in to the big. How many? We got to work on T-Wrex getting on some of them networks after this interview. How many networks is the Big Heff radio show on?
Shout out to Trill Vision. I'm on Trill Vision. I'm on 104.9. I'm on 90.
Dash?
I'm on Dash Radio.
We got Dash beef because Dash same time as my show.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to start sending them a little late.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
It's just, all of it is just growing. It's just like a lot of relationships that I encountered over the Midwest and people that just supporting. And for me that, like, I just, like this, the show is nothing but a platform just so artists can come on and show love and showcase, you know what I'm saying? Showcase their new singles and promote what they got going on. And that's what it's, like I said, it's everything that I do is based around music and it serves a purpose.
Who taught, did your parents show you that? You had an OG? Come on, man. You that raw? You all this on you just know this.
Bruh. My parents are not in music at all, but my dad was an entrepreneur. Yeah. So my dad was he owned his own business. So what I'm saying, that mentality is just is in me. And then, but music, then I did all this. You know what I'm saying, like on my own.
So when did you first fall in love with hip hop?
Fall in love with hip hop was when I first rap song I heard was like a LL Cool J song or something like that.
If we had debate, the debate we go up, see, this nigga would say LL. I think I hit you on the text. LL or Snoop, who you going with?
I would probably go Snoop Dogg. That's more my era.
Okay, now, if you could take Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac, Nas, and Eminem, give me your top 5.
I'm going to go Jay first.
No, you can't say them.
You said
No Jay-Z, no Biggie, no Tupac, no Nas, no Eminem. Give me your top 5. Grown man status. Let me see who you listening to.
Crazy,
Who made Heff? Who made Heff besides them? 5. It's a deep question.
Great question. I probably go, for right now, I just feel like, and what I'm doing is going to be Lil Baby, Drake, Future. Probably Future number 1. Lil Baby second, Drake. And I'm trying to see who else listened to in the 90s. I'm going to go Bone. And I'm going to go MGK.
I like that. All right. I'm trying to think, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm excited because, I've been working on my interview skills. I didn't think it was gonna go this long, but he's spilling. It must be good because he's spilling the beans.
Nah, I'm just
You're
talking.
not even spilling the beans. You just talking because.
Yeah, I'm just talking.
And this is what people need to hear because this is all facts, because this is, it's like I love it.
I really believe in music, and I believe in like pushing the artist till they can get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's one, and I think that artists do need OGs. Like, they don't see that the OGs around the artist that's popping right now. So they see me with Sleazy, they see me with Megan Thee Stallion, they see me with Lil Baby and T Grizzly and all these guys. But it was really like, let me show you a key component that's gonna help you stay successful in music. And that's really what it's all about.
What's some of the best advice one of the big shots gave you that stuck with you to this day?
Work this record like it's your last record. You feel me? Like, you never know when you're gonna get another opportunity, and you never know who watching you while you working somebody that's gonna give you an opportunity. So all my opportunities came from working other things, and me being tunnel vision and making sure, like I said, like, you gotta speak that record with passion. Like, yo, this is the hottest new YG single that he ever dropped. This is the new Jadakiss. This is the new Fabulous. Big Sean is the biggest, you know what I'm saying? And yo, you gotta talk like that. Like, for real, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm talking about Future, I'm like, Wait For You is the number 1. Future is the artist of the year right now.
You got some competition because after the day, this is about to be the best show right now. I'm about to start digging deep in interviews. This was the layup. Thank you very much. Now, I couldn't get nobody on this show, but I could, but it's just I wanted to. So what's the problem with me? It's like I don't want to fake it. Like, when I'm interviewing you, because I want the interview to be good. Like right now, I don't have to fake it with you. We just having a conversation. Yeah. And that's what I got to work on.
But I think all interviews should just be good conversations, bro.
No, these niggas be up here. You know how they be. Yeah. Especially they don't know me. I'm not. If I was popping, it's different. It depends on your level. Like I'm just a genuine laid back dude who I could read if you lying, if you on bullshit. I don't have time for that. That's why I really just want to interview my friends, people I know. That's why this is dope. I love this. This is what it's about. But we can have part 2, part 3 anytime. Part 2 definitely for the movie. That's gonna be dope.
For sure. I gotta bring the artists. Yeah, I gotta bring the crew with us for
Plus the movie. The movie. Them my guys. Though. It's funny. Them my guys.
They appreciate it, bro. So it's just like, even just say with them, they basically knew directors and knew, you know what I'm saying? So, but I know they hungry. So they did my documentary. So I'm like, yo, when it was time to come to the movie, then I went right back to the same people that I was comfortable with. So it's a good look.
That's funny. Because I don't even. No, the funniest day. Because do you feel like you could be intimidating? Like if they say okay, the work ain't done, and they
They say I am.
Huh?
People say I am.
I told you. Remember the one day I texted? I said he nervous. You don't remember? Yeah. I opened the door. Yeah. It was he is Heff here? I'm like, he on the way. I'm like, is everything you need? Everything cool. Sweating, bullets, but I just I'm like, man, I'm like, the work got to be good, so I get it. That was one of the funniest days. And I didn't get it because, like, just talking to you, I get it. It's just that when you hire somebody to do a project, you want quality work, and they
and then work. Like, all right, for me is if I say I got a movie, it's gonna be like, man, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm stepping out of comfort zone. So, like, there's some actors and movie production people and television production people that follow what I'm doing, and because I worked on the 4 and I worked on other like music TV shows, so they're gonna look at it a little bit different. So it gotta be like at least a C quality movie or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it gotta be at least that. So I gotta bring this up to par.
So brilliant idea signing the DJ that works for the Browns game this Sunday.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This about to be epic.
Yeah,
this is about to be epic.
I watch Wolf sometimes and I be inspired. I be like, for sure. Like, and he a good dude. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when people are a good dude that got good energy, I'm like, man, you gotta
tell him he should do. I'm trying to work on my stand. I think he funny. His stand. I think he should do comedy too. Guy is funny. I mean, even in every movie role he did when he was Jesus.
It was funny. Yeah, for sure.
Funny.
I told him he was the movie cameo king.
And who with the cooking, man, that is genius. That is genius. But man, you got a whole. This is okay, man. We ain't even gonna say goodbye. Heff gonna give out. I mean,
shout out to the Ohio Entertainment Awards. Shout out to Drew, what they doing. I always been let them know I support what they doing. Like that's great. We got one up in the office. Drew, you got to come through here and talk about the nominations or something like that.
Oh, he already got VIP on Thursdays up here.
Yeah. So you got to come through and talk about that. But I think that's like still something great for the city, even coming from like the Ohio Hip Hop Awards to the Ohio Entertainment Awards, and keeping that going and pushing artists to drop music consistently instead of every 3 years.
So like, do you want to like win a Grammy, an Oscar, an Emmy, or is that like that ain't our award, so we're not really pushing for that, or it would be nice because the work's so good they just gotta give it to you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm working for it all, bro.
That's what I like that.
Like I want the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's what I'm working for. So like that's
what you gonna put in there?
The
goal. The hoodie or the hat?
It probably
or the sneakers?
It probably got to be a hat and a hoodie for sure. But like they got an Ohio Hip Hop Awards in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so I thought that was dope.
Ohio Hip Hop Awards?
Yeah, they got
that's dope.
Yeah, so I wanna Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is the goal, and I'm hoping Bone get in there this year. So
did everything go through with the street?
It should be by springtime. So Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, street name.
Damn, I thought that's just crazy that it took this long.
It's the city. It's because it's not East Cleveland, it's Cleveland, so it's a little bit more politics, yeah.
That and rest in peace, Silver B. But Silver B, did you know Silver B growing up? Was he any influence on you coming up?
When I first started getting into music, like he definitely was an influence, and like I'm sure like everybody kind of got the same story. Ain't did nothing but help and put on and show love, and I would always try to get that same love back. So either whether it be sitting on his show, meeting all the people and stuff that's on his show.
Did he ever interview you?
Yeah, he would always make me talk on the show.
Yeah.
So it was, but just a good all around dude, bro. Like and always put on for the city.
I love that. He number help.
Yeah.
So it's coming to an end, and my smokers is like they hitting me up.
I seen like some smoke go in the air just a couple minutes ago, so I didn't know.
OG might be listening. There's no smoking going up in here, OG. This is smoke mix. So when for the smokers outside the studio.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So this is like we gotta extend it. I love it. I mean, this is. That's why I love it up here. There's no rules, like any other platform. You be on a time break, 1 hour, 2 hours. We could talk, or this could be a 3-hour interview. That's crazy how this goes. I was just trying to stick to a format, but it got so good. Smoke Mix might get. I ain't gonna get canceled. Somebody's play like 2 or 3 songs.
Oh, okay.
And then it's just this is dope because I break the show down. I play nothing but new shit at first, the trap shit, so. it'd be like hot off the press. I play like 8 to 10 straight trap joints. And then I get into the boom bap. You a fan of boom bap?
Yeah, for
You
sure.
like I know you just a turn up popping bottle nigga. You don't know nothing about no boom bap, but
Nah, like Chris was one of my favorite artists and good people. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that, like the African Bambaataa, like just stuff, like it's so many people that I met in this music industry. Like I'm a fan of it all. So any era I'm good in. If you want to put me in New York City drill music, I'm still good.
And then I break it down for the ladies. I give them some R&B with the rap. That's why you got to remember. I got to get the interview with the Princess of Capital, and then the smoke mix I end. Then I always play one artist from Cleveland. Then I just play the hottest shit in the show. Get up out of there.
Yeah.
I mix it in with comedy, because everybody. I don't talk about no gossip. I don't talk about who got shot. I don't talk about the news. I just talk. I try to do something different, man. Like this show ain't no show like this, and I just want to take this to the next level. And I'm about to just start integrating. You leading it off with the interviews. This is dope. You see me, I'm the engineer, cameraman, everything back here. This shit look good.
What you do? You took the time block. You said, "What's open?" I got Wednesdays. All right, that's me. Nobody else messing
Can't
with
nobody
that.
come after me, so it's cool. Like ain't nobody about to do a show at midnight.
Right.
Or if they is, I take that back. If you want to do a show here at midnight, it's gonna cost you a couple extra dollars if you after the T-Wrex show. But no, we got unlimited. Anybody looking for a show, y'all see what I'm doing and y'all think y'all can do better. WNRV Nerve DJs definitely have radio slots. If anybody want a show,
Yeah.
talk this the
Come
platform.
on, support the platform.
Everybody got a message, My message is just educating the youth, because what pissed me off with people who don't know Biggie, they think Nori was they think he a podcaster. That makes me mad that they think Nori. A lot of people don't know Nori rap.
They want to go back to Nori's still dropping music too.
Yeah, but they know him from Drink Champs. They don't know like he one of the best rappers ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, speaking of one of the best rappers ever, I forgot too. Shout out to Nas, man. Today is his birthday.
Yeah.
See, I don't do that either. I feel like every day you should celebrate like your birthday. So this show is just like no other, man. This is about to take off. This is over a year going. Dope interview today.
I remember when you was nervous when you first started.
Who you telling? Johnny O, meet Johnny O and Shiny Shine. We on a group chat. So they every week do a show. I'm like, no. So they're like, oh, so man, what you want to do? You just want to engineer? Oh, that's all. I'm like, okay, you know what? Then,
You gotta think big.
Yeah. So then, I think both of them. They was on my back. They was lightweight. The hate was real, but it was good hate. So now I'm so comfortable, man. So comfortable. My neck and my back. Yeah. So I got a little help today. I think they getting a little tired. So
Yeah, it might be time for us to go and shut it down.
We got to take some flicks. We gonna leave out with victory talk. What you want to hear?
Victory talk for sure.
Because it is we can hear the dirty version today.
We can hear the dirty version.
So for y'all first time hearing this, man, don't forget in Us We Trust. We got the T-shirts, fly T-shirts just came out. This is on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
I was yelling at them because it wasn't on Apple yet.
Yeah.
I don't pay for.
I don't know why it wouldn't update on
Pay some
Apple, but
haters.
I had to call my distribution company and tell them to get on their job.
I can't pay for all of them, so I'll at least pay for Apple. So we gonna flick it up. We gonna leave out with
all facts though. All facts.
What?
These are all facts that I'm talking on.
Yeah, I know. Well, I told you that's why you up here. I don't be having. That's why people don't get interviews.
People like it's just. This was like the intro. This was the intro to the joint, and like I literally sat Marlo and Ghost down. I was like, look, this the intro. I'm coming in with these horns, and Chop God made the beat, and I was like, I'm gonna talk crazy, but it's gonna be all facts, and some of it y'all might remember it. Some of it y'all might not, and then like maybe a month later.
Explain the private jet when you get on the private jet. Do they check your bags? No, you just hop right on. Passport?
Just walk right on. If you're going out,
you gotta have passport.
Yeah.
But all domestic, no ID.
No, we good.
All right, we gonna get up on out of here, man. We about to flick it up. Thank you, Big Heff, for doing this interview. I'm pretty sure.
Man.
See you tomorrow. We gonna
and
hopefully you come back to bring the guests. We gonna talk about
we'll do it.
people.
We'll do it again when my publicist will set it up.
Okay.
The movie dropped.
I told her don't forget my number. I told her, I'm like, I was like, you is a young legend. I love you. Do not lose my number. We good for life. All right, y'all. We gonna be right after this. WNRV 108.1. G.
This is WNRV 108.1.
This is in us we trust. This is what legends is made of. Young Quincy Jones in his prime. Don King with a serious hustle. 30,000 feet in the air talking to Johnny, nigga. We talking deals. We call it G5 talk. Yeah. Ain't a nigga ran the city this much since Jesse Owens, nigga. Hall of Fame shit. Red carpet walking. The pride of an Olympian, nigga. The Larry O'Brien trophy holding. Pass that shit to the left. Right after Brian type shit. Yeah. This is victory. In us we
I
trust.
stay with them gang members. Call me entertainment can't change, nigga. I can't name me a boy who gon' play with us. Really with it, we slide with them grave diggers. I can't throw on the cape, I won't save niggas. Run up, I'm hitting your main nigga. Bitch, I came out the dirt, I'm the same nigga. Pull up in that big body, the range drifting. And you know I'm the topic. I keep them bands in my motherfucking wallet. You run up on Marlo, I swear I'ma drop him. I'm getting green, I ain't talking no goblin. Don't ask if I got it, I already got it. I gotta take this shit way to the top, cause my mama been struggling, ain't got no option. Walk in the party, she staring at me, know you see all these bands poking out of my pocket.
We in Miami, nigga. We on Star Island. I'm at Diddy house. Shit, we sipping on Mai Tais. Talking about future plans. Don't get mad, don't hate, nigga. We just flew your bitch out. It's so mean, I just left that bitch. Went to Puerto Vallarta and flew another bitch out. Yeah, that's the type of time I'm on. Yeah. City is ours, nigga. Don't worry. We ain't gonna give it back no time soon. I'm on my 10th summer. Bitch, Big Heff, in us we trust.
I know that they hate when they see my vacation.
Yeah.
My